Hello, guys. My name is Eva Valencia. This is my journal response for week number 4. And the first one that I choose, that it was my first option, is the webinar. And the name is Developing Educationally Meaningful and Legally Sound IEPs, Avoiding Errors in the IEP Process by Mitchell Jill um, of the University of South Carolina. So why I chose this one to be number one is because he goes about the IEP process, and he gives us some strategies on how to avoid making mistakes in the IEP process. And then he explains the promise of the IEP, the LEA promise, and then he gives us the major parts of the IEP, and he goes over the major parts of the IEP and how to avoid strategies on how to avoid making errors and mistakes. So I really like that it was full of the IEP process information, and it was well explained, and it was organized. So that was my option number one. Then the second one is chapter 4. And why I like chapter 4 is because it explained the basic principles of the IEP, and it went over the difference between the IEP versus the 504, which it helps other students who are they have another kind of disability but not necessarily are able to qualify for specialized services. So the 504 plan helps them to acquire some of the services necessary, but not in an IEP. I also like that it had court cases relevant to the information given, and also that the idea law was stated in there within the information to refer to. So that was really great. Uh, the full IEP process was explained in there, and then the court cases were explained, and the idea laws stated as well. My option number 3 was the article, and the article's name is Avoiding Procedural Errors in Individualized Education Program Development. So the article I really liked because it had different worksheets that can be used throughout my career, and so also, the information given was organized, and it stated part of the law and the cases relevant to that part of the law. Uh, and how would I use the content? So, in my opinion, the content can be used throughout my career to become a better advocate for my students and to serve my community by ensuring that my kids are getting FAPE, free appropriate public education, and becoming a better case carrier, knowing what I'm doing in every page of the IEP. Thank you guys for watching.